Hi there, lovely. You know, when you stop drinking, you often begin to see parts of your life and yourself much more clearly. This is a short excerpt from a workshop about boundaries that I delivered inside the MLT Lounge. I hope you get something from it. When you've had decades of alcohol not allowing you to be yourself and to ask for what you need and say, this is what I am doing, this is my boundary. When you get sober, it can feel really uncomfortable not knowing how to kind of step into that space of saying, no, sorry, I'm not doing that. Because you haven't had any practice. And it's really easy to go down the explosive road because all of these resentments have been sitting inside you. I think especially when you know for yourself that you're a people pleaser, it's really kind of obvious to you when you get sober how much of a people pleaser you've been, and that can make you feel really bad about yourself. And then it can blow out, and certainly sometimes out of proportion. So when you're thinking about putting boundaries in place with people, there's a couple of things to remember. Is, first of all, just because you have people pleased for possibly most of your life, certainly for a lot of the time that you've been drinking, because that horrible guilt thing kind of makes you behave in a way that's not really you. When you're free of that, it can feel quite scary to sort of, oh, what do I do now with all these big feelings? But when you are in that moment, what I want you to do is just think, it's done. In the same way that alcohol is done. Just because you used to drink and now you've stopped doesn't mean you have to be the same person forever. If people pleasing you, came from childhood and through to adulthood, and then you drank because you couldn't handle all of the everything that went with it, it doesn't mean to say that when you stop drinking, you're not allowed to be a different person, or at least to be somebody that is the better version of you. That's what this group is all about. It's, who are you without alcohol? So there's no point in spending time tearing your hair out, being miserable, because that's more likely to lead you back to drink. There's a couple of things you can do. You can just sing a song, let it go, just let it go. Or you can pack it in a bag and leave it out in the street. It doesn't have to belong to you. You can allow yourself to inhabit a better version of who you are, because that is the gift of sobriety. You can find the full version of this workshop in my lovely community, the MLT Lounge. If you're a midlife woman who wants to quit drinking and explore everything that begins to change when you do, you'll find the link to join us below. If you've been trying this for a long time, I promise you, my love, you don't have to do this alone. Come and join us and we'll support you through that change. Lots of love.